welcome back to another episode of PoldarkDish. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And today we're going to be dishing about Poldark Season 2, Episode 2. But first, a little recap. Ross is thinking back on the good days of him and Demelza canoodling on a Cornwall beach.
When he snaps out of it, he's back in prison writing what could be his final letter to his wife.
His mouthpiece arrives with a long list of witnesses for the prosecution.
Including Judd!
Judas.
No, Judd!
Judas.
Nail in the coffin.
Demelza crashes a swanky cocktail party.
Rapen Venon tells Demelza he wouldn't dream of persuading a judge, but she could try.
So she tries to deduce who the judge is.
It's Which One's the Judge? Now all the way from Cornwall, it's the Cornwall Cougars. Ladies, which one is the judge?
Is he tall?
Does he drink port?
Does he enjoy spooning?
Does he get upset when strange women pump him for information? Is it Judge Lister?
Aunt Agatha's laying out the cards again.
Oh, snap! She's just playing snap.
She tells Elizabeth, get on over to Bodmin. You know you want to.
Pack your bags.
Ross signs his last will and testament
Realizing that he has nothing to leave Demelza except memories.
of the best sex she's ever had.
Outside, the vote count is revealed and Unwin ties for second.
He claims a seat and is carried through the rabble.
Where a Prince Harry doppelganger throws dung at him.
Caroline hopes he brought his rosewater.
I think I like her after all.
Caroline is bored, but Dr. Eye Candy seems excessively diverting.
He is looking pretty sweet these days.
Yum, yum. Doctor! I can't wait to see you acquit yourself at the trial.
I'm not on trial. Don't you follow the script?
But I thought you were hitting on me.
Hitting on you? I am Dr. Eye Candy. I don't hit on you until at least episode 4.
That's so odiously long to wait. Can't we just binge watch?
Binge? I don't binge. I do things the old-fashioned way. I wait 7 days until the next plot point is revealed.
Demelza's turning on the charms with Judge Lister.
And confusing him. Suppose a body who were jealous of the body that were on trial were to pay a third body to come in and speak something that weren't true about that first body.
And then one body that used to work for the first body comes in and is now lying about that body, about the said body that shouldn't be on trial, and it's actually the first body that should be. If the first body looked at the said body and realized that nothing gets paid to use that evidence against the said body, then also against the first body, then would you let Ross out of prison?
20 minutes into the episode, Dr. Eye Candy finally goes back to his hotel room.
He knocks on the door.
There's no answer.
He gets the bellman to unlock the door.
But it's locked from the inside.
Use your big man muscles to knock down the door.
Suddenly, Francis opens the door. He's alive!
Oh, he's alive. Ross is being stubborn and refuses to grovel.
Make the concession, man.
He won't put his name down to beggary and flattery.
Oh, jiggery and pokery.
Never mind, he's leaving a grieving widow behind.
And a whole town who looks up to him.
And the Cornwall Cougars with nothing to oogle. Come on. Not fair. Poor Verity spent the last 2 episodes in a hotel room.
Demelza cries to Verity that she's just made everything worse.
Jack Tripp, the ginger dunslinger, is off to face the judge.
The Red Menace goes down.
Ooh, looks like the judge didn't wake up on the right side of the bed.
It's Ross's turn.
The crowd is assembled in the court.
It's the rabble.
High society.
And the Cornwall Cougars. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Ross, we're here. Your Cougars gotta cheer. This trial is whack. The Cougars got your back. Rawr! Ross has read the charges.
He pleads not guilty.
Demelza's fire and brimstone spewing father comes in and goes on a tirade.
The case against Ross begins.
Demelza looks like she's gonna blow chunks and she leaves the courtroom.
Elizabeth joins her outside.
I'm here for Francis. Yeah, that's the ticket. I'm here for Francis. Sure, my husband, the red-haired fella, you know, Francis.
Demelza holds her tummy.
She's been Poldarked again!
Ross better sign those groveling papers.
Even if you don't know there's a bun in the oven.
Back at the courthouse, the parade of witnesses continued.
One witness after another talking smack about Ross. Judd takes the stand.
Well, there was a ship gone ashore and Ross gathered all the people from the village. Women and children might need saving from a watery grave.
You've changed your testimony,
Well,
sir.
I'm a little deaf, you know.
You want some brandy?
Yes, I do.
Oh, deaf are you?
Comes and goes. Ross asked to cross-examine Captain Bray.
It was a hellacious night of plundering and riot, like Dante's Inferno. Drunken men cavorting, pillaging, cats and dogs living together.
We have time for one more witness. What is your name and what is your relationship with the accused?
Hello, my name is Pete. I'm a pilchard. I first met the accused when I was swimming in the bay with my mates. He gathered a whole bunch of villagers with nets mind you, scooped up me mates, salted them, roasted some of them on an open fire. It was sheer genocide of my people.
And now, a witness for the defense.
Dr. Eye Candy.
Ooh, baby, walk a little slower. Mama want to take a look.
He testified that Ross was sleep deprived and mourning the loss of his child.
He was having a mental breakdown.
He was cray-cray.
Ross takes a stand in his own defense.
5, 6, 7, 8. He's sexy. He's cute. He's popular to boot. The truth won't fail. Get your booty out of jail. Hey, Ross, you'll see. The truth will set you free. Go Poldark! Yeah! Ross begins to read from his pre-written statement.
But he can't do it and he puts the letter away.
He starts giving them what for. He tells it like it is. He tells it like it was.
And he refuses to apologize.
He says he'd do the same again. Uh-oh. The jury goes out to deliberate.
They're not out for long.
Is that a good sign?
I don't think so. The judge says, "Gentlemen of the jury, have you reached your verdict?"
We have. We find the accused not guilty!
Verity begs Francis to take heart and get over his dislike of blaming.
Not gonna happen.
And Elizabeth is crying in front of Francis.
He wonders if she would have cried had he not come home.
I wouldn't ask that right now.
But Ross is free to come home to the women who love him.
Both of them. Ross and Demelza go home to Nampara.
And Judd and Prudy rejoin the household.
Yay! Meanwhile, Wormleggin continues his plot against the Poldarks.
All the Poldarks except Elizabeth.
Back home, Demelza hints that she wants another baby for their empty crib.
Ross says, don't push it. The future is uncertain.
Too late. Oh, she didn't tell him.
You know, you don't ask, do you want another baby when there is a baby already on the way. You say, guess what? We're having
Why didn't
another
you
baby.
just tell him?
Because now she's in a really awkward situation.
Exactly.
And he's going to feel like a heel when she says,
And if he doesn't want a baby right away, then he needs to stop getting excited every time she tickles the ivories. That's what I say.
Uh-oh. Too late.
So we knew Ross was going to get off.
Because there are more seasons and more books.
Exactly. So we
but
were very
still,
excited.
there was suspense.
Yes, and great writing and all the courtroom
yeah.
scene. Absolutely loved all the courtroom testimonies.
You're watching Judd when it's like, what's he going to do? Because
Really
you
great
see his
scene with Judd.
wheels turning and
Yes.
yeah.
But what a powerful speech for Ross Poldark that
yeah.
got him off the hook. I mean, he's being stubborn through this whole thing, and you just think, stop already. You've got a wife to think about.
And part of me was saying, you know, if he weren't so handsome, I would think he's an arrogant jerk. You know,
'Cause
but he's Poldark and he's so handsome, and you know his heart is pure.
Exactly.
And
But
well,
then Debbie Horsfield writes this beautiful speech, and I mean, it was powerful. And what a great thing for him to play as an actor, I thought.
Oh yeah,
You
and I
know.
think he had fun doing
Yeah,
it. You can
it-
just see the spark.
Yeah, it really was, because at the end of it, I was in tears and I was cheering.
Yeah, and the Warleggin behind the scenes, and he's like gnashing his teeth.
Yeah.
It's like old-timey melodrama. He's really angry.
All he needs is the mustache to curl up.
And I know you got a soft spot for Dr. Eye Candy.
do.
You know, but
Dr.
I
Eye
think,
Candy.
you know, pound for pound, George Warleggin is a better looking guy.
Okay, listen,
I'm just
I'm not going to say anything against Jack because he's a good-looking guy. But what did they do to Dr. Eye Candy this season? Because he is all coiffed, he's got the highlights going. He's reminding me a little Matthew Crawley in his final season of Downton. Good looking, handsome. Seriously.
Well, I'm of the opinion that every man looks better in a frock. So, but yeah, I mean, the story really, it plowed through this trial,
Yes.
and you were with them every
Yes,
second
absolutely. It was exciting.
Yeah.
But poor Verity, oh my God, poor Verity just stuck in that hotel room or
She
the
finally
courtroom.
gets on land again, and she's
I
in this
know.
hotel room. She can't
Bring
get out.
Captain Blamey back. Let's see Verity and Blamey
But
and
you
all
want
of
to
that.
see somebody happy because you know it's not going
Yeah.
to last long for anybody
I
else.
know, but bring their storyline back. I'd like to see more of them. I love Ruby Bentall.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
she's fun.
And Judd and Prudy.
He comes back. He recants his tale.
Yes,
he blames
love
it on
that.
the bad ears.
I love that.
Yeah.
But no, they're back. They've joined the Nampara household again.
Yeah,
The
so
Thenardiers are back, which they should be. Everything is as it should be at Nampara.
Well, I think things are going to go downhill fast. But you know, they aren't the best servants. But Yeah.
And they were kind of living off him anyway, so they might as well do a little something to earn their keep.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's good to have them back.
Okay, so where do we go going forward? George Warlegan is still plotting against Ross to bring
and
him down.
he's got his sights set on Elizabeth. Meanwhile, the lovely Caroline Benvenin has eyes only for Dr. Eye Candy.
And who wouldn't?
Poor Unwin. Even his name is Unwin. he is not going to make any time with Caroline Benvenin. She's too quick, she's too pretty, and she knows it.
Yes.
She's got her money, she's got her pug, and she's having none of that.
But what do we think? There seemed like Elizabeth was trying for a spark with her husband. She was holding out the olive branch and trying to rekindle their flame.
Oh, and didn't he look like he'd been rode hard and put away wet when he opened that door, boy. And it was a shock, too, after that last season, leaving you hanging there, and the door opens, and he looks, it's like, wow, no powder burns, it really went wrong. So even his suicide, he can't even do his suicide right.
Get that right. But his wife is reaching out, which I love.
Yeah.
So she's trying to rekindle their love, but well, we know where
we'll
that
see
might
what
go.
happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're lots to look forward to in season 2.
Yeah, the story is taking us into some unexpected places.
I know, I can't wait to see where it goes. So that's it once again for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're the
Poldark
Dish. Hot bottle alert!
Yum, yum, gimme some.